Welcome back to Morning Express. This Saturday, the Superstar Kid Talent Search is happening. And joining me in studio to talk more about this is Joseph Masembe, who's CEO. My kid is a superstar. I love that name. Every parent would want to imagine their child is a superstar. But tell us about the organization My Kid is a Superstar.
My Kid is a Superstar basically, good morning viewers. My Kid is a Superstar basically started in Uganda in about August 2011. And the idea behind it was to kind of nurture and give parents and their children an opportunity to be a family. Children enjoy being children, parents enjoy just being parents, the beauty and smiles of their kids. And we started off in 2011. We just did the basic festivals where kids come and play horse rides, bouncing castles, all that fun. And then we kind of graduated because the numbers kept growing and growing. And we thought to ourselves, how do we become meaningful child participation agents? So we said, apart from helping them to come and have fun and quality bonding time, let's get them to plant a tree each. And that worked out well. Then we said, let's also discover if they have anything inside it. Because when we come for these events, you see little models, little actors, little singers. So we said, let's try and pioneer talent search. So we did it last year in May 2013. And the ultimate was taking 4 kids to Disneyland and 1 kid to school in a limousine, complete with Secret Service style escorts and stuff like that.
Wow.
It was amazing. We took 4 kids to Disneyland in Uganda, an 8-year-old model that walks the catwalk like she's Naomi Campbell, a 10-year-old young boy that can sing his heart out like he were Mariah Carey, an 11-year-old girl that can spell any word out of the dictionary, and a 9-year-old boy that can play 3 keyboards at the same time.
Wow.
So these went to Disneyland, came back, and the result was excellent. We also took 1 10-year-old spelling girl to school in a limousine, and it was ecstatic. So we said, if
all the kids were...
Oh, the kids, not just the kids, even the principal, the headmaster, the teachers, they all got a chance to say, can we sit in this limousine and get that little feel? So having done that, we decided, let's take it to Nairobi. So we partnered with KTN, and here we are. And children 12 years and below will come to the KICC on the 12th, this Saturday, and just see what they can do. And you never know, they may end up in Disneyland. They may end up.
So the first one was last year in Uganda. This is the first one in Kenya next Saturday.
Yes,
you talk about children less than under 12 years.
Yes.
What else do they qualify to be part of?
What happens is, and the beauty of it all is that in trying to nurture children's talents, because most of us, both parents, kids, teachers, we sometimes do not know what our children are capable of.
Sure.
I'll give you an example. I am still trying to see what I can become when I actually grow up, because I read law, I practice marketing, and that's why I keep asking children, what do you want to be when you grow up? Because I'm still looking for better ideas. We never know what we're actually capable of. So a parent walks to you and tells you, my daughter would love to sing. And then she has an argument with her daughter in your presence where the daughter says, no, mommy, I actually want to model. And so, no, you should sing, no, I want to model. No, you should sing, no, I want to model. So at the end of the day, we all do not know what we can do, what our children can do, and what they can do. So once you give them these little opportunities, they go and audition singing. Then they see kids modeling, and then next year they think, I think I'll model. I think I can do this, I think I can do. Nobody ever knew that Lupita would be who she is today. I don't know, so many years ago. But now she is, and we're all basking in that glory. Okay. So if we do not give these children those little opportunities, then we will not have done our best as parents and as adults. So for me, this is one of those best opportunities.
It is indeed one of those best opportunities, because the education system focuses so much on passing examinations, being a grade A kind of a student. And so when you have a platform to have children just come and be what they think they are into or they're good at, and just express that and do that, it's amazing. It's interesting. It will be interesting to see some of what they'll be presenting.
And you see, just to point out exactly what you mentioned, what makes us better people in our workplace or wherever we are the soft skills that we have now. The hard skill, as I'm an engineer, I'm a doctor and stuff like that. But why you have people saying, I'll go to that doctor's practice or this engineer or that, get that plumber, is because other than the skill that they have, those hard skill sets, they have those soft skills. They speak to you nicely, they are polite. And these little soft skills in our life can only be let me say broadened or exhumed if you get to practice talents. I had the kid that went to Disneyland last year. His name is Leon Sita, the 10-year-old that could play the 3 keyboards at the same time. During the boot camp, he was playing his keyboard, and I told him, Leon, I want you to show me that you're enjoying what you're doing. Give me a beautiful smile and look at me. And he did that. And his dad came and said, thank you, I've been trying to get my son to do that for 6 months and I've not been able to do it. How did you do it? Are you a magician? I told him, no. This is an environment. My Kid is a Superstar has provided an environment for kids, by kids, with kids.
Okay.
So this kid realizes that what you would tell him and say, you have to do this, you have to do this, I'm spending a lot of money on these piano lessons, is not what we do. We just put these kids in an environment where they see fellow kids, they're enjoying themselves, and they realize if I don't get that Disney slot, he's going to get it.
He's going to get it.
We were at Aga Khan at the swimming gala the other day, and a kid from one of the McKinney schools kept saying, don't come to our school. Don't come. I want to be the only kid that will be able to do it, to win that. So that's how children get that competitive spirit. So what you do with the talent such like this, it helps to improve the learning spirit and the competitive spirit amongst children.
And this week schools are closing.
Yes.
So it's a perfect opportunity. What is it you would tell parents and guardians watching this as far as ensuring their kids are part of this event on Saturday?
I will say 1 or 2 things. The first one is the smiles of our children are priceless. So imagine your child dashing out of that audition room and telling you, Mommy, I actually made it. I'm through to the boot camp. Now, a smile like that is better than $1,000. And secondly, and most importantly, if we do not do this for our children, what excuses are we going to have? I listened to the Morning Express a little earlier, and I had people talk about street kids and stuff like that. These kids do not have an education, let's say. They don't have it. So all they are left with is just be on the street, because nobody has given them the other thought process of realizing that, you know what, beyond not being able to go to school, you could be smart, you can dance, you can sing, you can do this, and maybe it could lead you somewhere. So the only thing I can tell our parents out there is, let's go out there and just give our kids that opportunity.
Okay.
We enjoy it while we do, and they become superstars.
In less than a minute, run us down through the details. So the event is called the Superstar Kid Talent Search.
Yes.
It's happening this Saturday.
Yes.
Where?
It's happening at the KICC Saturday from 9 o'clock to 6 p.m. Walk in, come and audition your kids, and after that there's going to be lots of fanfare, horse rides, bouncing castles that you have never seen, as gigantic as these entire KTN studios.
Are there charges?
None. As soon as you walk in, you pay 300 shillings to come, and children 300 shillings, adults don't have to pay. As soon as you walk in, do the auditions, and after that, just go and have a blast. Ice cream, bouncing castles, swimming, horse rides, modeling, the whole 9 yards.
Parents are concerned about security in the light of all these things we've been seeing lately. Is there going to be sufficient security?
Let me say 3 things about security. KCC is one of the most secure places in Nairobi. Apart from it being one of the most secure places, we have taken steps to step up security threefold, because even without the threats happening, by default you have to do security when you're dealing with kids. So I think it will be perfect.
And it's kids under 12 years. Sorry, yes. It's children under
12 years and below.
And below. Excellent. Joseph Masembe, CEO, My Kid is a Superstar, taking us through that fabulous event. Children, parents, get your children out on Saturday to the KICC, 300 bob per child. The parents, it's free of charge, and as you've heard, there will be lots of activities going on there. It is about allowing the children to enjoy themselves, bring out what they feel their best at. Is it singing? Is it modeling? Whatever it is, maybe jumping, pulling a Maasai dance, or perhaps whatever it is. It should be a fun event. This Saturday, KICC, you can catch more details. Of course, there's a promo that has been running as well right here on KTN.